God bless you.
On EA Sports, and we'll see the Steelers leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Steelers and the Colts under the lights on Monday night.
These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, we write a finish to Week 12 with a good Monday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that that carries over to this week as well.
Johnson looking to throw on second down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Cole Beasley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Off-play action. Johnson. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The Steelers at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. And there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You've got plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Touchdown! Pat Fryermuth. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. This defense for the Colts, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Johnson now. Off play action. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Johnson, he'll buy some time right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw. Johnson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Cole Beasley with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it happens.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had 3 touchdown passes in the game last week. He's already got 3 here in the first half alone as his guys start 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they run with Harris off the option. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Looking to throw, Johnson. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 64 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to...
He's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time.
Here's Johnson throwing on first down. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They hand this off to Harris. Ooh, the juke. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, it certainly appears that the big guys up front have taken charge of the line of scrimmage. Two really nice plays back-to-back. But on the defensive side of the ball, there shouldn't be any despair.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Off play action. Johnson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Johnson. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Johnson on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Deontay Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Side, he finds Beasley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Johnson on first down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
He threw the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
And some room to work. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
98 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Johnson now throwing on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Now Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now, potentially, a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
All of a sudden, we've got a new ball game back to level after that interception that he threw.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Shaquille Leonard in there to blow that play up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Johnson. And this one caught by Beasley. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Johnson from the gun on 3rd down.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
An option handoff given to Harris.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And they run with Harris off the option. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
An option handoff given to Harris.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Steelers have moved out in front.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without them, they're not winning this game.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Johnson. Completion here to Claypool.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Chase Claypool. 79 yards. And the Steelers strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get...
And now out come the Steelers.
They'll start with the option.
A solid stiff arm.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
136 yards on the ground for him now, as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Here's Harris. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Again, it's Harris.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their...
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Johnson off the play fake. Johnson, oh, it's poked free. Football's out. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football, but this couldn't be much worse, could it? This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the fourth now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance.
So now the Steelers down by 7. Back to throw. That's to Freiermuth. And some room to run now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw.
The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to